Seasons passed like pages in a forgotten book. The once rich village of Umus began to fade under the grip of a terrible famine. The rain stopped. The earth cracked. The yam barns emptied. Even the chief's granary stood hollow. The gods were silent. Hunger became an equalizer, rich or poor, all bowed to the same empty stomach. Adana, once the pride of Umus, now walked barefoot through the same paths she once rode on horseback. Her beauty, though still radiant, carried sorrow. Her eyes searched for something lost long ago. Her father, the chief, grew weak with age and worry. His heart, once proud, was heavy with regret. One morning, when the cock crowed and the sun shyly rose behind the palm trees, a stranger walked into Umus. His clothes were simple, but his steps carried quiet strength. It was Obinna. He had gone far away, to another land, where he walked on royal farmlands. Through sweat and toil, he learned, earned, and grew. Obinna did not go to the chief's compound. He went straight to the barren farmlands. With calloused hands, he began to dig. Day after day, he walked alone. The villagers watched in silence, until one day, green sprouted from the dust. And when the first rains returned, the people whispered, "The gods have remembered Umus." But the elders said, "It is not the gods. It is the hand of a humble man." Adana heard of the miracle and ran to the fields. She found Obinna by the same stream where it all began. For a long time, she stood silently, her eyes filled with tears. Adana, whispering, "Obinna, I wronged you. I let pride blind me. Obinna, the past is gone like yesterday's rain. What matters is what we plan today." When the chief heard of Obinna's return, he called for him. The old man struggled to rise from his mat as Obinna entered the hut. "Chief," weak voice, "I once judged you by your poverty, not your heart. Forgive an old man who has learned too late." And in that moment, the weight of years lifted. The chief blessed their union before the ancestors and the villagers. The next moon saw a celebration like no other. Drums echoed across Umus. Men danced. Women sang. Even the wind carried laughter. The farmer and the chief's daughter, once separated by pride, were now bound by love, humility, and forgiveness. And so, my friends, remember this: the heart of a person is worth more than the title they bear. Pride builds walls, but humility plants bridges. In the end, love and goodness will always find their way home. You've just heard The Chief's Daughter and the Poor Farmer, a story from the heart of Africa. Subscribe to Africa Folktale by NK for more stories that keep our heritage alive.